Home solar panel systems are becoming increasingly prevalent and more affordable. You may have witnessed the installation of many solar power installations in your neighborhood. It can be intimidating if you are interested in learning more about solar energy. How much does installing a solar system cost, and how much will I save on my monthly electricity bill? Let's start off with the basics. This video will introduce solar energy so that you can develop a firm foundation of information and make the best informed decisions regarding solar electricity for your home. If you don't want to miss any of these incredible details, watch this video till the end. What is solar panel? A solar panel is a panel constructed of solar cells. Solar cells are essential for converting light into electricity, typically composed of crystalline silicon. Typically, each solar panel has 32 to 96 solar cells. Solar panels are classified as a polycrystalline, monocrystalline, or thin film based on the method through which solar cells are manufactured. The most prevalent forms of solar panels, the first two groups, are composed of crystalline solar cells. The third classification is composed of amorphous silicon. Other types of products to be used. Many alternatives to the standard solar panel installed on a roof are available for domestic usage. Frameless solar panels have been on the market for over a decade because of how well they integrate solar panel technology with the properties aesthetics. Solar shingles and solar tiles, popularized by the Tesla solar roof, are gaining appeal in residential applications. Solar cells harness the sun's massive daily supply of solar energy to generate electricity in the form of sunshine and more particularly photons. The typical efficiency of commercial solar energy systems at converting sunlight into electricity is between 3 and 17%. Obtaining photons would require breaking sunlight into the tiniest feasible particles. As a result, photons are nearly the most minor possible bundles of solar energy. Solar cells are initially coated with an anti-reflective material to absorb as much light as possible. Increased energy is needed to facilitate the additional electrons' descent from the upper to the lower layer. The more sunlight hits the solar panel, the more the electricity is produced. Solar panels create more electricity with greater sunlight. During gloomy, rainy, or snowy days, solar panels produce less electricity than on sunny days. Solar panels cannot generate electricity at night, but a large battery can store solar energy. Solar panels need direct sunlight and no shade from trees. A comprehensive residential electricity system requires the following components: solar panels, solar panel mounting structures, an inverter, an electrical panel with switches and circuit breakers, DC and AC power lines, and a power meter. An inverter. As explained previously, solar panels generate energy when exposed to light. In particular, they generate direct current. To use solar-generated electricity, however, we need alternating current or AC, the type of current used in your home and by the power grid. So, we require an inverter. A solar panel's direct current is converted to alternating current via an inverter. Instead of individually connected to the inverter, the solar panels are connected in strings. Electrical panel, wiring, and power meter. A power meter keeps track of how much electricity is being generated by the solar system, and an electrical panel with the appropriate switches, circuit breakers, and wiring is built to carry the alternating current to the home or to the grid. Many cutting-edge setups now include smartphone apps allowing precise energy production monitoring. The two most common household solar energy systems are off-grid and on-grid. As an off-grid system doesn't connect to the utility company's power supply, it must provide all the power for the home's appliances and electronics. Large batteries can store the extra electricity produced during the day. The cost of an off-grid system is 20 to 30% greater than that of a grid-connected system because of the need for batteries. You should research whether or not it is legal to live off the grid in your area. On-grid system. The solar-powered household is connected to the main electricity grid with an on-grid configuration. When surplus electricity is produced, it can be transferred to the power grid. The result is net metering. With net metering, your monthly electricity cost is based on the difference between your total energy consumption and your solar panel's monthly production. If you produce more energy than you spend, the utility company will reimburse you. If your solar panels overproduce 3,000 kilowatt per hour during sunny days and you consumed 4,000 kilowatts per hour from the grid during cloudy days, only 3,000 kilowatts per hour will be billed. In many instances, net metering regulations pay a higher rate for the electricity generated by your solar panel system than you would pay to buy electricity from the grid. Calculate your savings. How much money you'll be able to save depends on several variables, the most important of which is the amount of energy used by your home or business. Naturally, your building's or home's overall electricity consumption. A typical home solar system will attempt to offset 70 to 90% of your monthly electricity usage, based on U.S. families' average annual electricity use of 10,766 kilowatts per hour or 897 kilowatts per hour each month. The amount you save on your electricity bill will be influenced by many other factors. Electric vehicles that need daily charging will cause a substantial uptick in your household's electrical usage. Where you live matters a lot. Sunnier is better. For instance, a 5 kW installation of 20 solar panels can create roughly 8,000 kilowatt hours annually in a state like California. However, the same system can only produce approximately 6,000 kilowatt hours annually in Connecticut. Depending on how bright your region is, a 5 kW system might offset between 60 and 80% of your electricity costs, assuming an average yearly electricity consumption of 10,000 kilowatt hours. The inclination and orientation of your roof are also important. To generate the maximum electricity, solar panels should face south, and the roof should be tilted so that the sun hits vertically for most of the year. The more north one travels, the optimal roof pitch should increase. In 2019, the average cost of a home solar panel was $2.99 per watt, meaning a 5 kilowatt solar panel system before tax credits and incentives cost $14,950. The equipment comprises most of the cost, but permits and personnel are also considered. In addition to the existing federal tax credit for solar energy, your state or utility company may offer additional incentives. These costs may vary depending on the solar panel manufacturer, the size of your installation, the installer, and your state, but this should give you a basic idea of what to anticipate. Choosing the best solar panel. Remember that solar costs have reduced substantially over time. Comparing estimates from several solar installations is the simplest way to obtain a fair price, and excellent services are available. A provider of solar energy systems can help you determine the optimal strategy for you based on the parameters we have already discussed, such as cost, electrical consumption of your home or business, and how sunny your region is, so that you can save as much money as possible on your electricity bill. Remember that there are different brands of solar panels and solar inverters, and that an experienced installer can help you choose the most cost-effective system. And that completes our video for today. We hope you enjoyed learning the basics of solar panel systems. Which of them are you most excited about? Tell us in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Tech Bros for more content such as this.